tell me a bit about the process of getting that opportunity when the season ends here in Winnipeg. Take me through how you kind of went about getting this chance to go play in Belgium.
Well, I had no idea where I want to go, but I knew I wanted to play some more basketball. So I just basically texted most of my friends that play pro ball and just coach helped me out making a highlight tape, and I just sent it around to everyone, to my friends, and whoever had an agent, they just forwarded it to an agent. And then I talked to a couple of agencies / agents, and at the end of the day, I just trusted the guy that I already know from back home, and he just found a team for me. Like we kept in contact for a couple of weeks. He asked me for some additional information, and then he was just like, I got an offer for you from Belgium. Do you want to go there? It's a decent place to start off your career. It's nice place, well paid. It's a good place to start, and it's in Europe, what I wanted. So that's basically it.
Let's go back a little bit in time because obviously the last couple of years have been very different. When you go back home in 2020, pandemic hits and all of that, where was your mind at in terms of what you wanted to do? Because there was so much uncertainty. What was that year back home but away from here like?
It was kind of fun year for me, even though COVID hit, because it was the first time I lived with my parents / like in the same apartment since like I was grade 12. But I was already I was a grown person, so like basically the best roommates I could have would like have a beer in the evening, chat, talk about the day. But also I was just doing school online. It changed a lot of perspectives for me, but it wasn't like decided what I wanted to do. But I was like very close to graduating, so I knew I wanted to come back to Winnipeg for the last year first to get hopefully a nice season, and also I was like 4 courses of graduating, so I couldn't just leave it unfinished. And my idea initially was that I want to try play basketball until 30, hopefully. So I just kept going with the same plan.
Where were you at in terms of your confidence that opportunity might be there for you once you were done?
Some days you wake up and you feel like you're not going to be able to do anything, and then some days it was like I was very confident about it.
Good defense. Great defense.
For me, one thing that I assured me and gave me like a backup boost was that I'm European. So overall in Europe, short story, all of countries have a regulation and they separate people based on passports. So if you have a Postman A, like the European passport, there's no limit of how many Europeans they can get, but there's limit for, let's say, 2 Canadians or 2 North Americans or 3. So my backup one was there's no way there are that many 6'9" Europeans that want to play, and I've played university already. I'll be able to find a place somewhere. Like I don't have to compete with every North American kid coming out of NCAA and college in Canada and university, because there's so many athletes all over the world.
When you think back, I guess it's a little more than 5 years in Winnipeg. What did those years mean to you, and what do you kind of reflect on when you think about that time here?
The first year was kind of hard, and I had no idea where I'm going into. But by the end of it, I was pretty emotional and sad I'm leaving. I mean, it's very cold and it's far away from home, but it was almost like my second home for so long. And there's so many nice things about Winnipeg and the whole system of having everything organized around you, like the athletic department and all you guys that are so nice and just cool. And once you get in the habit of having everything as a daily routine, it's just easy to wake up and do your stuff and do it again and again. And by the end of the year, just reflecting, you're like, oh, I did so many things you didn't even realize you didn't. Just like went through them pretty quickly.